What's going on YouTube? This is Daybreak748 coming back at you guys with another awesome figure review. Today we're taking a look at none other than Figma number 178, and this is Asuna from the anime Sword Art Online. Now obviously this is a way overdue figure review because I've had her for a decent amount of time now, but I didn't want to open her because other things came in the way pretty much. And I have two of these. I have one in box, so I was like, you know what, I want to take this one out, so that's what I'm doing for you guys today. Real quickly, just showcasing the box. Pretty standard packaging. Now obviously this is the older style packaging, so you have the pictures on the both sides here and here. You have an open window display with many different colors going on and so forth. So yeah, there you have it. That was the packaging. Now let's get her out of packaging and we'll see what this girl has to offer. Give me a sec, guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, and we are back. We have Asuna here out of packaging, and man, what a beautiful figure. I really love this figure a lot. Just everything about her looks great. Real quickly, I'm gonna do things a little different. Now I know you guys are screaming and shouting and saying, "Oh, Daybreak, this is where you do the what's it called, the accessories," but I'll get to it, don't worry. I just want to take a look at this figure real quickly. I mean, look at that. I mean, it was a great wait. I don't mind waiting to have opened this, because now opening it, it just feels awesome having this in hand. The face is just spot on. That is Asuna for you. I love the hair, the little braided pieces that Asuna has, which is great. The texturing of her hair, the stylized look of her hair, these pieces right here being a pliable rubbery material right here allows you to have her in some dynamic poses. Even her little ponytail here, that's actually on a joint, so you can maneuver it and you can kind of see that ball joint right there. It's a little annoying to look at, but hey, it's fine. When it comes to her armor and her dress, I mean, it is spot on. There's no paint blemishes anywhere to be found. The crosses are the symbols on her stockings, nicely done. Even the little crosses on her boots, just spot on. I love it. Yeah, just the whites are very nice and just a very pearlescent white, while the grays and the silvers and the reds just accent that paint job even that much more. For articulation, the head can fully do everything you would want it to. Could look down, can look up, do the little pivot, so that's pretty good. The arms are a little hindered, I gotta say. Why? Because of this little strap piece here. Unfortunately, because of that, I mean, you can get it up to this point right here because it is a pliable material, but I really don't want to force it, so I'm just going to keep it there. There is an upper arm swivel right here. There is the double jointed elbows here. The wrist can go in, can go out, and go 360 degrees. You can clearly see the upper diaphragm joint right there. It's underneath her breastplate right here. She does have a waist swivel, as you guys can kind of see there. The skirt is actually made up of two pieces, so you'll get every articulation possibly ever needed for her legs. The skirt also is a rubbery piece, so it won't hinder the articulation at all. Then you have the double joint or the Figma joint for the knees. The boot can go out that far, can go down pretty far down, and has all of the ankle pivot that you can possibly want. There is a thigh swivel built in right here. As you could kind of see, I'm moving her thigh, so that's pretty cool. And lastly, the articulation for this cape piece, just like if you're used to the Play Arts Kai joints, this is pretty much the same exact style, where it's two different pieces for the cape, so you can have it more flared out, more in. It's up to you depending on how you want to pose her. So yeah, there you have it. That is the articulation for the Figma Asuna. Now real quickly, I want to show you guys the accessories that she comes with, so I'll put her to the side here. Standard stuff, you get your standard Figma bag for all your goodies. You get your standard Figma base, which is always nice. You get this rack of hands with many different types of holding hands for the sword, some closed-fisted hands and some posed hands, which is quite nice. You get this little instruction, little pamphlet to show you how to put everything in. And as you guys can clearly see, like I said, take any of the two sheets that you get and plug into that little hole. For the sword accessory, I'll show that off in 2 seconds, and there you have it. Real quickly, let me show you the other sword first. So we have this one, and yes, they do come out. If you want to take a look at the sword, I mean, it's great. It looks great. It's very sharp, so if you have little kids, little siblings or whatever, you definitely don't want them to be playing with this. This is definitely meant for an adult collector because this thing is really sharp and it could definitely penetrate. You'll probably break it, but it's definitely something that you should note. Be very careful. Even the detailing on this part right here, the handle, is quite nice. Really like that. The sheath, once again, this one's black, the other one's red. So there you have it. The other cool accessory piece you get with this is her attack. I don't remember what the attack was called, unfortunately, but yeah, she attacks her opponents like crazy and pretty much stabs them to death. But that's just that effect here. Now if you want to use this effect, this piece right here, as you guys can clearly see, it moves. So all you need to do is put the sword in, and voila, you have her doing her final attack with this effect piece. I really do dig this effect piece. As you guys can clearly see, this color and this color, they're a little off, but in hand it's not that bad. On camera it looks more pale, but it's actually a nice green. So there's that. The sword and sheath that I will be using is her standard sword and sheath. And look at that. I mean, I think this is freaking amazing. Look at the blue, the paints, everything about the sword looks awesome. I love it. And then the sheath that comes with her, or comes with that sword, is this one right here. Alright, and the last two things I want to showcase, I have saved this. Usually I don't save this, I show this in the beginning, but I wanted to show it because I think it's super cute. First, oh, definitely dropped it there. The first face you get is this battle posed face, as you guys can clearly see. And yes, my hands are a little dirty. It's blue because I've been working with paint. But she's looking off to the side, and once again, a nice job with the face sculpt and the paint job. Now the second one is the one that I think is quite adorable. Bam. It's Asuna pouting. I mean, that's freaking epic. I really think this is super cute, very creative, and it suits the character so well. So yep, there you go. Now real quickly, just want to showcase how I will be displaying her. Unfortunately, I do like the pouting face, but I'm more of a action-y pose type of guy, so I will most likely have her in this pose right here. I don't like anything too fancy, like this is too much for me. Especially if you're putting this in a D-top with other Figma figures, it just takes up way too much space if they're doing too crazy poses. So I'm probably gonna have her like that, or like that, maybe even that, I don't know, who knows. You know what? Yeah, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm kinda leaning more towards that one because it looks so adorable. So let me show you how to do it real quick. It's been a while. Pull off the hair piece, revealing the pegs here, and peg hole here. Pull off the existing face. Put on the face that you want. In this case, I'm going to use that pouting face because it's just too adorable. And then put on the hair piece once again, and voila, you have Asuna with her pouting face. Then I'm gonna put the sword in here like it should. Oh, this should be this way. Come on, there you go. So there's her sheath, and you have, it's gonna be a terrible job, but I guess something like that. Obviously I'm going to make it look more like that, but just wanted to show you guys some really cute poses you can get her in. You can do other crazy stuff with this, but yeah, I think this is an amazing figure. Guys, if you haven't picked up this character, she's going for around $60 or so, $65, etc. That is a pretty high cost, but if you look at how much she went from, it's like it doubled, so it's not too bad. Whereas in Kirito, you're paying over 100 or about 100, depending on where you look. So yeah, if I were you, if you are a Sword Art Online fan, bite the bullet and just pick up this figure. You won't you won't regret it, because it's such an amazing figure. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you see or feel like you want to critique, by all means leave it in the comment section down below. And once again, thank you so much for watching. This is Daybreak748 and Daybreak748 and Asuna. We are signing out. Peace out, guys.